modern standard Chinese. A syllable of modern standard Chinese is usually composed of three parts. An initial consonant, like this one, G, we pronounce this one, G, right? And a final, like the vowel sound in English, this part, nya, ya, ya, together, ji, ya, ji, ya, jia. And there's the tone mark here, tone. So you can see, usually there are 4 tones in Chinese. There are 4 tones. This is the first tone, so we pronounce ah, and that's the second tone. Second tone it goes up. It's a rising tone. So you say ah. If this one is a ah, and this is the third tone. The third tone, just like the tone mark, goes down and then go up. So you pronounce this one is a ah, like this one, ah. And the third tone is a straight falling tone. It goes down. So just like a person is driving a car and they're going down the road, and the car is out of control, the people inside will scream. So they will yell, ah, ah, ah. The 4 tones, ah, horizontal, ah, and then goes up, ah, sounds like asking a question, ah, and the third tone goes down and go up, ah, ah. Do you get it? If you have any question, hi David, 你好 and welcome David, 你好我可以叫你大卫吗？ Can I call you 大卫? Because David in Chinese is 大卫。你好，大卫。So 4 tones, you can see the first tone, it's unchanged, pronounced just like when you see the doctor. The doctor say, open your mouth and say ah. Please open your mouth and say ah. Check your throat. So ah, ah. It's easy, right? The second tone is going up. It's going up. The ah, ah. Like, are you surprised or you have a question? Ah, ah. And the third tone is going down and going up. Sounds like 2 syllables. It sounds similar to really, ah, ah. And the fourth tone, straight falling tone. It's ah, 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 ah. If you're here with me, you can try to pronounce them. The 4 tones you can try, but I cannot hear you. So first tone, ah. Read with me, ah. And then second tone goes up, ah, ah. And third tone, ah, ah. And fourth tone, ah, ah. So why do we have tones in Chinese? Why do we have different tones? Because in Chinese we have lots of characters, and we don't have that many syllables to for each word, for each character. So we have different tones. So when you see the words with different tones, the meaning is different. Such as 水 like 水饺. This word I guess you know. Maybe some friends that you know the meaning of 水饺, right? 水 means water. 饺 means a dumpling. The 水饺 together, water dumpling means dumpling. 水饺 means dumpling, right? So if you ask for dumplings, you say 你好，老板，我要一份水饺。我要水饺。I'd like some dumplings. 我要一份水饺 one share of dumplings. But if you said the wrong tone, if you were not carefully with the tones, if you say 睡觉, for example, 睡觉, not 水饺, if you say 睡觉, then which means do you know 睡觉? 睡觉 means to sleep. 睡觉. So there are 4 tones. 睡觉. 睡觉 means to sleep, go to bed. And then 水饺 means dumplings. So that's why. So when you learn the Chinese words, when you learn vocabularies, new words, you should be very careful with the tones. Say the tones properly. 你好，还有朋友在吗？If you understand what I say, you can let me know. If you have any questions, you can write your questions, okay? So tones are important, right? Say the tones properly. Otherwise, people will misunderstand you. Hi, David. 你还在吗？So 水饺 and 睡觉. The 4 tones. And also in Chinese, actually there's one more tone. It's called neutral tone. Neutral tone means no tone mark. No tone mark. As in this word. For example, this word. Hold on. Put this down there. 吧 like this one. There's no tone mark for this word. 吧走吧 So some words they do not have a tone. 吧走吧 So when you pronounce this type of word, so you pronounce it slight. Some words with there's a tone. For example, so when you say a word 来了 来 right? 来 come 来了 This one, le, there's no tone. So you pronounce slightly 了来了 and 走吧 softly 走吧 So not that heavy. You cannot hear the tone, right? 好的，我觉得现在有更多的朋友来了，更多的朋友在看吗？谢谢。OK， 好，我们再来看这个就是声调，所以一个汉字，一个中文字，它有拼音，就是它的发音 the pronunciation， and then 呢有一个汉字 characters， character， so 拼音呢又有声母 initial 和 final and tone mark。OK， 那在中文里面到底有多少声母和韵母呢？ We call initial 声母 And the final, in Chinese we call it 韵母声母，对不起，声母 finals 是韵母，韵母。好 I read it for you here. 好，声母 Can you say 声母 means initial? And 韵母 means final. 韵母tone mark in Chinese you say 声调，声调，声调 sorry 声调 So 有4个声调对吗？4个 There are 4如果加上 neutral tone 是5个声调声调 tone 声母、韵母还有声调，声调你可以说吗 Can you say 声母、韵母、声调好的，请问朋友们，你有问题吗？OK， 好，那这个呢是这个是拼音的组成部分。好，接下来我们来看一下，到底中国的人，中国孩子 ，Chinese kids, how do they learn the Chinese 拼音 ？How do they learn? And what material do they use? This is a book. This is a book for Chinese kids at school. In elementary school, so we start to learn the pinyin, like this one. This is a book. So first we learn the finals, 3 finals here, right? A, W, E, right? This is the A, this is the W, this is the E. A, W, your mouth like a circle. And then this is a Do not open your mouth wide. Just like this. But today our topic is to pronounce the hard one, to do the pronunciation drills for the hard ones, like these ones. So I will not teach you all the initials and finals one by one. We are just do the pronunciation drills for these ones, the hard ones. Okay, I show you this book. So from this you can see the initials, finals. Okay, here we see the hard one now. So this is a hard one. Some of my students, they couldn't pronounce this one properly. So this one we pronounce it yu. Can you say yu? You can try yu. The U with the 2 dots, right? The U with 2 dots. So we pronounce U. Can you pronounce it? Can you say it? U. Okay. 好，这个是 U 的音，然后这个呢在一起 together, this is also U. We also pronounce it U, as in U, the fish. U. And the third tone is 雨 means rain. 下雨了 It's raining. 下雨了雨好，这个是一个难的 This is a hard one. 你现在学会了吗？ Do you know how to say this one now? Can you say it properly? 好，雨好 Let's keep moving. 好，我们再看这些呢是声母 These are initials. So initials are easier. OK. 好，我们再看这里。好，那我们先练习一下这个的发音好不好？这个的发音，所以你看到这个 nu 没有 two dots 的时候，它是读 pronounce u n u nu n u nu。好 ，if it with two dots, you say n u nu。With two dots, 呢语女，你可以试试吗 ？Can you try? 呢语女，呢语女。And third tone, 呢语女 means girl, female, right? 女 And third tone 呢语女 The four tones with this one 语呢语女呢语女呢语女，你会了吗 ？Can you try? 好的，那我们继续吧。好，下面这个呢一样的，这个是了语驴 ，and the second tone 了语驴。Third tone 了语驴了语驴 Do you want to try? Let's say it again 了语驴了语驴了语驴了语驴你说对了吗 Do you get it? 好，我们再来看下面的好吗？这个是 u 的发音，对吗 ？u， 这个是 u，this is the hard one。这个对你来说难吗 ？Is this a hard one for you? You can let me know. You can write me a message and let me know if this is the hard one for you. Do you need me to read more? OK， 我们再来看下面的这三个呢，也是声母声母是什么？声母是 initial， 对吗？声母。好，现在我们来看这里的，这里呢有几个比较难的鸡、七、西，这几个呢，do you know in China, in different parts of China, especially in Guangdong province, lots of people, local people, they couldn't pronounce this initial ji and zhi and zi. They couldn't tell them apart. So some of my students they couldn't say this one properly. Yeah, ji. Actually, this one's easy. Ji. Like this one's a chicken, right? Chicken is a ji. 我喜欢吃鸡肉。鸡。这个呢读七1、2、3、4、5、6、7，对吗？七，你可以说吗 ？Can you say 七？And then this one, this initial, it's a 西。As in 西瓜 watermelon 西瓜你可以说吗 Can you say 西瓜你说对了吗？西瓜。好，我们现在来看这个才是比较难的。因为这个鸡和鱼的发音，就是鸡和鱼的发音。但是呢，你在中文里面 in Chinese, you cannot see, you will never see this. We do not write like this. When we write the pinyin G with the U sound, we will just simply write like this. To remove the two dots. So when you see G with this one, it's actually pronounced the U sound. But we will not write like that. We write like this, but the sound, actually you need to pronounce the U sound with the two dots sound. So this one you pronounce Ji Yu Ju, Ji Yu Ju. 你可以说吗 Can you say 居好，我们组一个词，比如说居民意思是 citizen， 居民，你说对了吗 Can you try 居民。好，再来一个难点的 I give you a hard one 居 And this one Can you say Can you try this one How do you say this 居住你说对了吗 Did you get it? Did you say it right? 居住ZH is a hard one. This initial is a little bit hard. You need to curl up your tongue. 知 and u. This is not u. This is a u. It's 知物住 This one pronounced u sound, right? 居住你居住在哪里？我居住在广东，但是我不是广东人。居住，你可以试一试吗 Can you try? 居住。好的，朋友们 ，Do you have any questions? You can just type your questions. Let me know. If you have any questions, you can write it down. You can write me a message. And write me a message here. Let me know. Okay, this one is 居住。对不起，居住，居住。好，我们再来看下一个。所以在这里呢，你可以看到 you can see the initials G and Qi and Xi. These three initials with the U sound. When you see, they're with the U sound. They all write like this. They will not write the two dots here. So every time, remember, every time when you see this one in Chinese, when you see this one in Chinese, no matter with which tone, so you need to pronounce the U sound, like a 居、去、许, right? 居、去、其欲去、去、西于许、许。这几个是不是很难？ Are these three words hard to pronounce? 是不是有点难啊 ？Practice makes perfect. So 要加油哦，多练习就会好的。We just need to do more practice. Don't worry. You can do it. 居 Let's say it again. 居 Can you say 居 The next one. This is the fourth tone, right? It's a straight falling tone. 欲去其欲去 Such as 你去哪儿 means where are you going? 你去哪儿 你去哪儿 Right? Can you try that? 你去哪儿你去哪儿好，下一个呢是 My last name is Xu. This is my last name. So 西于许你会了吗 Do you know how to say them now? 许好，这三个好，要记得 remember when you see these words, it's actually pronounced the U sound, not the U sound, not U. The Ji, Qi, Xi with the U together, it's actually pronounced U sound. 居、去、许，居、去、许。You get it? 你会了吗？学会了吗？如果你会了，你告诉我。If you understand it, if you get it, you say, you can type it, 我会了。You can tell me. Just let me know. 我会了。You can write this. 我 means I. 会 means know. 我会了 means I get it. I understand now. 我会了 Can you type this for me? 我会了OK 那我们来看下面的吧下一个这三个声母 three initials also hard for some of my students. This one is z. So when you pronounce this sound, just your teeth. 我的牙齿不好看 my teeth. So join them together. And your tongue is put your tongue on the back of your lower teeth. 滋 滋 Can you pronounce it? Can you try? 滋 滋 Make the sound. 滋 That's the first one. 滋 This is a 滋 滋 Can you say 滋? I will read these words, okay? First one is a 滋 a za with first tone. za za. Can you say za? And the second one, this one is sound, right? The final is 韵母 Final is 韵母 So 韵母是 z z 则则好，第三个 third one z third tone, okay? Let's try z 五 z 五组组 Can you say 组这个呢是滋卧滋卧做做 as in 做什么你在做什么 What are you doing now 你在做什么做 This is a character of 做做做滋卧做 Can you try? Can you read these words now? Let's read it again. 扎扎则则组组做做你会了吗？你会了吗？ If you know it, if you get it, you say 我会了 right? 我会了 Can you write it for me? 我会了OK 好，我们看下一个 Next one Next initial This is a 次次and 次 The difference is 次 when you say 次 the air a little bit air will come out of your mouth 次次次 I will show you when you say 次 like this is a paper I'll show you this is a paper okay So when you say 滋 there's no air comes out and the paper will not move. I will try. Look. 滋 滋 滋 This is 滋 the first one, okay? 滋 Now I will pronounce 滋 sound. Look. 滋 滋 Yeah? You can see the paper is moving a little bit. 吃吃 Do you get it now? 你现在会不会？要不要试一下？ You wanna try? You can get a pepper and try this. Okay. 滋 the first one. Okay, I'm pronouncing this one. 滋 and then you pronounce the 吃 okay 吃 your mouth you put your tongue at the same place when you pronounce the 滋 sound, and then the shape of your mouth is the same too. The only difference is the air will come out, a little bit air will come out of your mouth when you pronounce 吃 啊擦 or you can feel it. You can feel the air a little bit cool. 你会了吗？ Have you got it? 很凉快我的手。滋 Okay, the last one. Last one is 丝 as you pronounce snake. The snake say hiss, right? This one is easy. This is 丝. I will read the words together. This one 吃啊擦擦 吃厕 or you say 厕所 the toilet. 吃厕吃无处吃卧错好，再读一遍 read it again. Let's read it again. 好 first one 吃啊擦吃厕你可以读吗？ Can you try? 吃厕 Next one 吃污粗 And next one is 吃卧错了 so wrong incorrect 错不对错。好，我们再来练习一下丝的发音好吗？丝 as in this one 丝啊沙对不起沙你可以说吗？ Can you say 沙这个呢是色颜色的色第四声色颜色好的你在吗？我看到好像现在有一些朋友过来了。If you are here with me, can you write a message to me? Let me know you are there. 色好，我们再看下一个比如说这个是数，你可以说吗？数第三声数第四声呢索我索第二声索对吗？思我所好，这四个发音你会了吗？滋、呲和丝的发音，滋、呲、丝，滋、呲、丝。你学会了吗？好，再来看下面的，下面也是一个比较难的 ，the difficult one 是吗？ 这是难的。我们来看一下我们今天要讲的 the hard ones 在这里，我们刚刚已经讲了鱼，这个我们讲过了。我们讲了这里面有写这里有吃、丝和滋，对吗？我们也讲了还有居、区对不起，居、区和虚的音我们也讲了，对吗？这个讲了，这个讲了 ，we did this one, this one, this one, this one。OK， 还有知、吃、诗，现在我们讲这三个，现在我们开始讲这三个知、吃和诗的发音，好吗？好，这个音其实不难 ，actually it's not difficult, not that hard。这个其实不难，你只需要 you just need to。curl up your tongue. So when you pronounce the zh, curl up your tongue, roll up your tongue. Zh, to make the sound. Zh. Can you try? You want to try? Zh. Zh. 这个是知的发音，好，然后呢 ，ch 的发音我们是读吃，吃。Can you try? You need to roll up your tongue. There, roll your tongue. 把你的舌头卷起来。tongue 写错了吧？对不起。tongue 舌头，对不起，我不想写错。这个单词我老是不记得。好，这个要把你的舌头卷起来，好吗？舌头卷起来就对了。tongue 是吗 ？OK。好，要这样做，你就能够说对了，知、吃、诗，还有这个知、吃、诗，你可以试一试吗 ？Can you try？ 好，我们来看一下他们怎么读。This one， 知扎。好，知和吃的区别 the difference between 知 and 吃the same as z and c, the same as this one. When you say 知 there's no air comes out of your mouth. When you say 吃 you can move this paper. 吃 do you see the air? 吃 you can feel it on your hand. 吃 yeah, you can feel the air come out of your mouth. So 吃 and this is 诗 you also need to curl your tongue. 诗 this is as in 热 this is sound, right? 热 means hot. 热生日的日 this is a 生日 birthday, right? 生日 and this one is a 如果 means if. 如果 can you say 如 and this is a 弱或者说弱是 weak 的意思，比较弱，不是很强， 的的发音，若若，好，那现在你学会了吗？我们把所有的读一遍好吗？ I'll read all of them now, so you can read with me. 好 ，this one， 吱啊喳喳，吱这，知无主，知哇抓，吃啊茶，吃车，吃无处，吃卧绰。好，下一个诗啊傻，诗蛇，诗物树，诗窝说，热，日无如，日我裸。好，这些是知、吃、诗和日的发音，您会了吗？ Do you get it now? Can you say them properly now? 好的。那我们来看下一个吗？ Later I will ask you which are the hard ones for you, okay? Or you can tell me now. So which sound is hard for you to pronounce? You can just let me know so we can do more practice here. 好，我们来看下一个。这些是 finals. Finals, this is an I, this is an A, this is a we, I, A, we. This final is ow, O, and U. These are easy. But sometimes some of my students, they will get confused with this one. They get confused with these two. So remember, the first one is O. This is O. As in 有，我有一个哥哥，有。And this one is U first and then O, so it pronounced 我说 as in 说 means say, speak. 说，我说汉语，说。That one is 有 O 有 so this is O, and that one is 我。你对了吗？ You got it? And also same, this one is you, as in 就，我就喜欢 just like it, 我就喜欢那个就。And this is a we. This one is a we, as in 追 means to chase. 别追我 don't chase me. 追，他在追一只猫。So this is a we, okay. This is a we, this is a you. 就，追你有没有搞错呢？你会把它们弄错吗？ Will you make the same mistake? 好，我们再来看下一个在这里。好，对不起。 好，下一个呢是耶和约和 r 的音啊，这个是约，你看到这个也是读约啊，这个是耶，这个是耳朵的耳，对吗？好，一样的问题来了。So actually these are hard ones here because with the ü sound here. So when you see this, it's 能约虐虐，能约虐虐待的虐。And this is a 略省略的略，虐 and a 略。This one you pronounce 虐，呢越虐。And the second one, this one you can pronounce it 了越略，略略。好，再来看这个。So 你看到这个的时候也是机器西，对吗？机器西跟 ü 的发音的时候，你写的时候是写成这样的。They will just write like this without 2 dots. But actually it pronounced the 2 dot sound. So this one is 觉，你觉得呢？ What do you think? 你觉得呢？觉，激越觉。So it's ü sound, it's 约 sound. 觉 and this is 契约缺，缺少 means lack of. 缺少，契约缺。It's ü sound, okay? And this is 西月雪，雪是 snow 对吗？下雪了，雪。好，我们再读一遍 Let's read it again. 觉，觉，请跟我读 Read after me, please. 觉，缺，缺，雪，雪。你说对了吗？ You got it? 说对了吗？好，我们再来看一下下一个吧。Next one. Do you have any questions? If you do, you can just write it down. Let me know. Okay, next one. 下一个。下一个也是一样的 same thing. The 机器西 with the ü sound. So they will write it like this without 2 dots. So when you see this, actually you pronounce ü sound, okay? So when you see this, you pronounce ü sound. So this one, how do we read it? How do we read them? The first one is 机缘捐，捐。Can you say 捐？捐。The second one, 七元泉，泉。The third one, 西元，西元选。Because this one we pronounce 渊 sound. 渊，捐，圈，宣。机缘捐，捐是donate。捐款的捐 donate， 全是全部 for example 全部 means all of them 全部。西元选是 select choose 选，你要不要选？你选哪一个 ？Which one will you pick choose？ 选。好。那这个读元对吗？元人民币元。好，支持师的音，支持师跟 n 的音，知恩真，吃恩琛，施恩深。对 as in the city in China, 深圳对吗？深圳。Have you ever heard of this city? 深圳。深圳 is in the south of China. It's in Guangdong province. 你来过深圳吗？ Have you ever been to 深圳？好， 这个是石恩深，知恩正，深圳。好 ，let's see the next one. This one I think it's easy, and this one the same. 机器西 So 机器西 when you see this, it's actually pronounce a U sound, right? 机晕君晕 we pronounce this 晕晕 This is a wing. This is a in. So 晕君君熏 right? 好 let's see. 机晕君七云裙裙子是吗 skirt dress 裙子 and 西云寻or 西云讯讯讯讯息讯 message 信息我们另外一个词信息信息讯好的还有吗 Any other ones? Oh, and this one. Okay, this one is a little bit hard. Some of my students, they will get confused with the an and ang. So this one is an, like 可按看 as in 看 看 means look, right? This one is 可按看 看 This is ang, we pronounce on sound. 这是一个后鼻音 So, 你的声音会從你的鼻子裡面 your nose. It feels like your nose make the sound. On,看 可按看 And this is an, 可按看 看 Same, this is an, just like Shenzhen, right? An, Shenzhen, Shenzhen. And this eng is an sound. As in p, an, pain. And this is a p, on, pong, pain, pong, pain, pong. 对吗？它们是不一样的 They're different. 就是看 看 They're different. Okay, the hard one is this one and this one because they sound very similar. For example, 今天 means today, right? 今天 This is a 京 所以有一个 n 的音，这个鼻音有一个鼻音，京 as in 北京，北京 So you know 北京 right? The city 北京 That's the capital of China 北京 This is a 今天 Can you hear the difference? 京 and 京你可以说吗 Can you try this? 京 and 京好我们再来看一下其他的下一个是 on 之 on 中国的中对吗这个读西庸凶七庸穷得说穷 second tone 七庸穷 means poor like a person is not rich the opposite of rich the rich 是富有 and the 穷 is 没有钱穷西庸凶很凶的凶巴巴的凶好这个是 on 的发音 on 的发音好那这些就全部是 所有的声母和韵母都在这里了。That's all of the 声母 initials and finals. So this is from the 中国的 elementary school students in China. They use this book to learn pinyin. I'll show you. 再给你看 page up. Home does not work. Sorry. So I told you this book, this is the elementary school students Chinese book in China. So it's called 语文. This is the 语文 textbook from the 语文 textbook, the first grade of the elementary school student, elementary school. Yeah. Okay, so that's all the initials and finals. And here there's a table. Look, there's a table for all the combinations. Table of combinations of initials and finals in common speech. So this is all of them. These are all of them. All the combinations of 声母 and 韵母. I don't think we have enough time to read all of them today. If you wanted me to read, you can write me a message. Do you want me to read all of them? Can you let me know? So 你要我读吗？所有的 Do you want me to read all of them? Just let me know. Mm, 好吧，那可能 I'm waiting for your answer. Yes or no?好的，那如果没有的话 ，so 那么我们今天就会结束了哟。So I will finish this live stream now. So we finish it today. 下一次的话 ，the topic of next live stream, you can give me idea. You can leave me a message. Oh, 这个怎么问 I'm trying to do the poll. How to send it out. 好的，那今天我们到这里，我们下次再见。感谢您的观看，谢谢。Thank you. Thanks for watching. If you have any other questions, just let me know. Write me a message. Leave me a message. I'll see you next time. 再见。拜拜。